This is the second question that I gave you on Google Classroom. You know, if you want to try a difficult one, is solving a simultaneous equation. The only reason I think it's difficult is because they included fractions. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is try and get rid of my fractions. I'm going to multiply the top line by 2. When I do that, I end up with 4x plus y minus 4z is equal to 16. This line, I'm going to multiply it by 18. If I do that, you know, if I multiply each one of these things by 18, then I end up with 9x plus 6y plus 10z, because 9 goes into 18 twice. 2 times 5z is 10z, is equal to 0. So there's my second one. And then this one I'm going to multiply by 24. That's something that they all have in common. So if I multiply this one by 24, 6 goes into 24. 4 times 4x. 4 goes into 24. 6 times minus 6y. That 12 goes into 24 twice, 2z. And 8 goes in 3 times 7 is 21. There's my 3 equations that I'm going to work with now. So had they started off like this, it would have just given me an easier question to do. I'm going to take these 2 lines because straight away I can see the y's are going to cancel out. I end up with 13x plus 12z is equal to 21. There's one of my junior cert equations. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this equation and multiply it by 6, and it will cancel off. I'm going to use this one then as well. So if I take that top equation and I multiply it by 6, then I end up with 24x plus 6y minus 24z is equal to 96. Okay, so that's that equation multiplied by 6. I'm now going to take this equation here, leave it just as it is. So that's 4x minus 6y plus 2z is equal to 21. Gives me 28x gone minus 22z is equal to 117. Okay. Not nice. I'm still going to try and get rid of the z's. So I'm going to multiply this by 22 and I'm going to multiply this by 12. Okay, so 22 times the 13. So 22 times 13, we have 286x plus 12 times 22 is plus 264z, and 22 times 21 is 462. If I take this equation and multiply it by 12, so that's 12 times 28, gives me 336x minus, so 12 times 22 is going to give me 264z, and 12 times 117 gives me 1404. And off I go. They cancel off. 286 and 336x gives me 622x is equal to 462 plus 1404, which gives me 1866. I'm going to divide both sides by 622, and that leaves me with x is equal to 3. Okay, well, if x is equal to 3, I'm going to go back here maybe. Okay, x is equal to 3, so that's 13x plus 12 equals 21. So if x is equal to 3, that gives me 39 plus 12z is equal to 21. That's 12z is equal to 21 minus 39. I can see 12z is equal to minus 18. Divide by 12, and I end up with z is minus 18 over 12, which is minus 1.5. And then I go back to the very start. Maybe I'll take the very first equation up here at the top, 4x plus y minus 4z. So we have 4x plus y minus 4z is equal to 16. So we now know x is 3. So that's 4 times 3. Plus y we still don't know, minus 4 times z is equal to 16. So that gives me 12 plus y and 6 is equal to 16. That gives me y plus 18 is equal to 16. Y is equal to minus 2. So there's my three answers. X is 3. Y is minus 2, and Z is minus 1.5. So unless I've made an error there, they should be your three solutions.